Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to Why Tiffany's So Talented, the show where I show you exactly what it is that I do when I'm not making your shea butter soaps, your hot cocoa bombs, or your custom face mask. This show is always about the dress, and there it is. Alright, so now that we have switched up the dresses, this is what we're doing, not this, but this. And I am swapping the paper for my silver appliques. I have about 1,000 of them over here in various sizes. So, on to the dress we go. So if you remember yesterday, I had a whole bunch of pieces of paper for these leaves here, just to kind of give me a guideline of what they kind of wanted for the leaf design. And I swapped the paper for this silver metallic fabric here. What I don't like is the puckering, but I plan to fully cover all of that and frame them out so you won't be able to see it. But it's pretty, right? I love it, I love it, I love it. I love the metallic. It's gonna be framed. Let me show you the back. I haven't glued any of these pieces down, but that's pretty much what it's gonna look like, where you see the empty spots here on the back and on the top of the bust on the front. I've made some silicone pieces where you see the silicone is the side that is going to be popped out of the fabric. Let me show you the inspiration, something similar to that, but on a smaller scale because it's not the big gigantic pieces. Let's show you the drawing. So this is what it's going to end up looking like. I gotta draw some wispy lines. And you see I do have some bigger pieces, but not too big. It's gonna be cute, very, very cute. Here's my color palette. So I'm working with blues and silver tones. Let's put this over here with the other blues. So I got some pears in aqua. These are aqua shimmer. I'm sure that you probably can't tell the difference, but it's literally two different stones. Let's line them up. Well, you can't tell, but I can tell. And if you can, put it in the comments. I can tell. So I got some electric blue delight here, some capri blue, some capri AB, got some Labrador and a bunch of Labrador specialties. Yeah, some pearls, some hematite over here, and some hematite specialties, some AB. So the first thing we're gonna do today is glue down the back of the dress. Get this all nice and glued down, flat and smooth and beautiful. And then I'm going to add these silicone pieces to the top to get it to pop over the edge and still be a good foundation, similar to this. And I'll be back. What I'm doing is framing each one of the petals in cobalt and cobalt AB. I made this really pretty brooch in the middle with a pearl. I think I'm going to put pearls down the center. Maybe I'll do a second frame and then pearls down the center. Kind of like this. See how the pearls are in the center. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. Capri blue, not cobalt, but Capri blue petals. And I did an inside frame of these really cute shimmer cushion cut stones. So I did the inside frame with those, and then a line of pearls. So I'm gonna do the same in the Capri AB leaves, the inside frame and then the pearls, but I'm gonna do my inside frame with some Labrador cabochons. You'll see it. And we're done with that. So this is what I did. You see the Labrador cabochons. They're just like a little dome shaped in the 16 size that I framed the Capri AB specialties in, and then put the pearls in the middle. So now on to the top. Yesterday I was placing all of these beautiful petals at the top with the silicone on the back, just to give it a little pop, so when it stands up above the bust line, it's stiff. This is the pattern that we're going with when I'm surrounding all of the petals, just something to make it pop and stand out a little more. I love this cute little daisy brooch that I made. This is what I've gotten so far. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. So what I'm doing is framing out all of these silver petals and putting silver pearls down the center. This daisy reminds me of that perfume bottle that has the beautiful daisy on top. You know, I don't want to say any names because I'm not getting any money to promote them, but isn't it gorgeous? And it does kind of look just like it. Let me spin her around for you so you can see the back. Oh, see the way the leaves kind of frame the back? It's gorgeous. I love it. And there's another little daisy on the back as well. Let me give you a full view. I'm almost done with this part of the application, which is getting the petals done, and then I'll go on to other designs. So I have a fitting today for this one. I can't wait for her to come in so I can see how beautiful it looks on her. I feel like I want to add a few little wispies, kind of like how I framed the back. Yeah, I think maybe I will. It'll be cute. Let's get back to this dress here and work on the bust. Okay, so let me let you get a good view. Let me let you get a good view. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. This dress, do you see how I got it poking over the top of the bust here? I made this beautiful daisy looking brooch in the middle. I got my pearls coming down the center. I gotta add the pearls to the top. So that's gonna be my first task for the day. The back is done. Cute, cute, cute. You like how it just frames the back? Oh, I love it. So after I add all of the pearls to the center on the bust, I'm going to create these shadow petals around the petal just to kind of extend the design here, around here, this one coming out a little bit and all the way up and around the bust. Come back to the back and do it again. Oh, I love the way the bigger ones here kind of frame the back. It kind of feels like it's pushing it up. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I should make a necklace. Just a hangle, just to dangle and hang right across the shoulder. But nah, that might be doing too much. But I am gonna come in with those shadow petals here and then sprinkle the side. Okay, so that's what I'm about to get into, but I wanted to show you these stones. So we got some aquamarine, I think it's a shimmer cushion cuts that are amazing, but I really don't have a place for them. Check it out. Aren't they gorgeous? Let me turn on the lights so you can see the brilliance. I love Swarovski stones, I swear. Swarovski, sponsor your girl, please, please. So that is the box. Those are 2602s. I love this stone, but I don't have anywhere to put it. I was thinking about maybe putting them on the strap, but it's just enough space. And if you know anything about elastic on a mannequin shoulder, that means it's too small, it's stretched out. But it does just fit. But I think that would be doing a little too much. Even though for me, if it was a home personal project, I would do it, definitely. But this is for a custom client. Maybe I can add some lines coming off the sides in the cushion cut. I don't know. Maybe I won't use them at all. But here's the design. That's why I say the lines. You see it? Yeah. All right, so let me get to it and I will be back. Maybe I'll show you the pearls. Yeah, maybe you can do it with me. Let's go. Alright, so I've got my chalk lines drawn out, nice and chalked out, and let's start stoning it. So this is how that shadow frame came out. I ended up using this aqua color mixed in with the Labrador and some specialties on the tips. I love it, I love it, I love it. Just a slight shadow frame, done. Onto the side panel sprinkle, and I'm gonna use this color here. That is a Aqua Delight. Matches perfectly, right? No, it's not Aqua Delight. It is Electric Blue Delight. And then I will be done with this beauty. So I have a small project to do. These are the stones I'm using. You're gonna need some of that same silver fabric, some interfacing. Here is my stencil, and that is the design I'm going for. I get to make a headpiece for this dress here. These are the materials that I'm using. It's gonna be so cute. Just wait. So the first thing you want to do is cut your interfacing into the shape that you need. Here's my stencil, and those are the shapes, nice and cut. Okay, so you want to glue your interfacing to the back of your fabric. Then you want to create these slits in the side. You're going to add a layer of glue just around the edge, and then you're going to fold those slits over onto the interfacing. Alright, so we got all of the interfaced nice and glued down over the fabric. And for the circle one, they're going to overlap. So just glue the overlap down. Then we're going to take these extra pieces and we're going to glue them just right on top like that. Gonna glue them right on top just to cover the underside of the interfacing, make it look nice and neat. Then we'll put it together like that. Okay, so I got the petals all glued together and they're pinned so they stay in place. I ended up cutting the round in a little more than a half moon, so it will sit like this, where it doesn't change the shape. I like it better like that. And onto the glue, and then onto stones. Now it's time to let it dry. That is my shape. Very similar in size as well. So I got it all pinned up, got it all glued up. Now give it about 30 minutes, let it dry, and onto the stones. Alright, so I got my first layer of stones down, just basically the frame. I framed it in Capri and Capri AB, so the darker blue is Capri, the lighter blue is Capri AB, and then I double framed it in Aquamarine. So that's the light blue that you see around the edges, just to cover the raw edge there. Now for the specialties, and these are the specialties that I pulled. I'm gonna try to make that same daisy like I did for here in the middle of the dress, and we shall see. Alright, so I put a third frame in, which are these Aqua ABs next to the Capri to frame it, and these Labrador cabochons inside the Capri AB. I used the Aqua AB because if you look, I had some specialties shapes inside the petals on the dress, but I used them all. So to just mimic that same feeling, I used Aqua AB, and it works. So now on to the pearls and making the straps for the back so she can hook it to her hair, and we're done. pearls are in. The daisy is done. The 3 frame is done. I have pins poking out because there's the tag, and I'm holding in the placers. So those straps there are for the, what you call it, bobby pins. So when she pins it into her hair, there's something to hold the pins in. But I love it. That is the back. That is the front where you see the pins popping out. I'm gonna replace the stones. They're right there. This is how the headpiece came out. It's gorgeous. I love it. Has 3-dimension. It's perfect. It's supposed to be a back headpiece, and it looks amazing. Completely matches the dress, which was definitely the plan. This is the headpiece that I made, but it looks so cute as a shoulder accent. Just imagine if there was 2. So I was trying to mimic this piece. This is where the closure is to get in and out the dress. So I was trying to mimic that, and I think I did an excellent job. And now, the next step on this dress is these beautiful gloves. Look at it. Oh, there's 2. Look at that one over there in my Herbalife cup. So I'm gonna add maybe 1 or 2 of these kind of petals with the silicone, like the ones here on the bust line, to the glove. Very thin, because I wanted to stay looking dainty. Even as an accent on a top on the front for the more demure kind of girl who would mesh this out and add the accent there. I think that would be cute. Oh, you like my wand? This is this week's wand, well, this video's wand. So it's cute. I love it. I love it. I would mesh that out, keep a raw edge at the top, turn that into a cute necklace, maybe some drapes with a chain. I don't know. I'm extra. But so my next step is this here. I'm gonna put some of these petals on there, just very dainty, very light, very small. I want to keep it looking soft and elegant, but that is the dress in my messy desk. It's really not that bad. So I have this pre-made arm, and what you want to do is unhook your clips if you have clips on your sleeve. In ballroom, you always do. You want to shove it in just like a stocking. It's made out of that same kind of mesh, but just a little thicker. So you want to try to finagle it all the way down. I have plastic inside of mine, so I'm gonna flip that, pin that here. This is the finger elastic, just stretch it just a little bit, not too exaggerated. Hit your snaps. All right, so this is what it looks like, kind of like that. So you can definitely see the defined arch because that's how it's going to fit on your hand, like that. And you get ready to stone. Now, I said I was gonna put some petals. I'm not sure if I wanna make them flat or if I wanna make them with silicone so they have a little dimension to it. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I covered the interfacing. It's in there glued. I'm gonna draw on my stencils and let that dry. While the interfacing is drying, I got my stencils drawn on, and I think I'm gonna start with framing out the bottom of the glove. Alright, so this is what I came up with for the frame. It's a line of Capri and then a line of 12s in Labrador. One of the pairs on the clip and a Labrador pair in the front. Now I think I'm gonna make one of those daisies right here, and hopefully my applique is dry, then we'll do some installation. Okay, so this is the version of the daisy that I'm gonna put on the sleeve here. Just 2 petals, but I love it. And these are the soft ones that I'm not using. I just got them there as a placeholder so you can kind of see the design. I think what I'm gonna do is just do a very light sprinkle up in the Capri blue and then apply those and I'll be done. Got all the 16s in. I think I am gonna go in with some of these 12s just to fill it up, and plus I'm lightening the sprinkle. So my appliques are dry. Just cut them off. Now that I got them cut out, it's time to stone them. Okay, I am done stoning the petals. Now my dilemma is whether I should install them like this with the 2 bottoms close together, or if I should stagger them like this. I think this way looks a little more elegant than this, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, so I got one of the sleeves done. That is my pattern. Going with a staggered look. I think it came out gorgeous. On to the next one. Here's my pieces, and we're off. I am officially done. It's gorgeous. It's feathery. It's sparkly. The gloves are done. The feathers are popping. The headpiece is beautiful. The straps are dainty. Did you catch where I used the cushion cuts? Right there and right here. And then on the inside of the flower here. As much as I wanted to use those cushion cuts everywhere, there was only a few places I could fit them in, but that's okay because I plan on using those for the ice velvet dress. But isn't it gorgeous? I just love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.